TGIF. So we have the low of the week and the high of the week. So we could anticipate reaching for the lunch sell-side liquidity from yesterday. Yeah, I think that's as far as we can go. I'm interested in how I reacted off these highs. Very smooth. So went up higher. 7. So everything's burning sync so far. So that's not much. I'm trying to go for the 3 Rs. 1.84. Doesn't seem as fruitful. That's a trade idea now. 930. If it exits external range liquidity before it, set it to break even. 930. If it's still roaming around but not hitting your entry price again, set it to break even. Okay? Those are my rules. Because what made that SMT? The wicks reacted the same, but the bodies, one made a lower low, this one made a lower high. So that's SMT. Yeah, the buy side delivery. Bodies were supporting higher time frame on that electronic trading hours gap. And there hasn't been any good SMT lows on sessions that we could be reacting to. So the bias is still trying to get up to the lunch highs. Look at what happened. Dipped down into turtle soup, right? We had that SMT reaction. We're anchoring ourselves up to the body's SMT. We saw it break over 25%. Trace back down to quarter, right? Set your stop up to 6 handles, just a little bit below, right? Tennis like that. And see if it can take London lunch by side liquidity. That would have been a crazy scalp. If this thing manifests. And again, how long are you holding towards? You're holding this trade until 9:30, which will be in 4 minutes. So this will be a 4-minute trade to get a 3.3 RR. These are the kinds of scalps that I'm looking for. If this kind of things, if this works out. Now, how will that make you feel? Okay, would it be? And our profit target is met. So you would have had 2 entries here, turtle soup, right? And then reaccumulation here based on the 25%. Using candles, using candle bodies as SMT. So that's interesting, you know? And look at how high it's going. To go higher. We should be anchoring ourselves from this low to this high. Okay. Closed below 25%. Retrace back up. $20 handle stop loss. Okay. And then see if we can aim lower down to CME open. And ideally, I like to see sell down to lunch sell side liquidity. See if that will be the game plan. So that will be proven a challenge. It's retracing back up. This would have been a stop loss already at 20 at the entry, just a little bit more, just in case for commissions. But if it comes back down here, you could take a partial. If it's made a low, what's the stop to make that low a breaker, right? Just make a lower low and then go up higher. So when it comes back down to this low again, you want to take a profit. When you move up, I'm like, oh no. But then, in the grand scheme of things, right? Like I was telling you that I was dissatisfied seeing price going up higher, despite seeing signs that it shouldn't be because everything was working like well for the sell program. So we're just gonna wait and see. if we're going to reach down to lunch sell side liquidity. And this is my implied dealing range here on the right. We have premium side and sell side. So anything up above the 50, you want to find PD arrays that can help you support and sell. It was awesome too. The one we saw here, manifesting, it was the turtle soup on the 15, remember? Because they reacted off the body's SMT, but not the That's good. This reminds me of yesterday, where we saw the same reaction to form. We had a bias. We had buy side delivery, a buy program, and no, yesterday was a little bit more complicated because I was looking for a reason to go short, but it didn't give me a good SMT on the long-term highs. So when it was coming back down and it gave us that short term, that was going to be the SMT low to use for a buy to aim for um, the next buy side liquidity that could be used for SMTs to create lower lows. So because that was the mindset that we were trying to get up there to see we're going to make another manipulation, the fact that we made another SMT yesterday shot up right. That was a good one. And he used the 60 U lows. This one was the same thing where we were trying to aim for London lunch buy side, um, and we had that SMT low form where it was like a lower low on the bodies, but it was a higher low on the bodies. So we got attached to it, high to low, and touch our fibs, and then watch it react. He had like six or 5 minutes to get in this trade, and then boom, up to external range liquidity above the London highs, London lunch buy side. So that was a really good trade. And then seeing the higher time frame SMT here, low to higher, I'm sorry, high to higher high, high to higher low, you take the one that's a breaker. That's your slingshot from here to this low to this high. And we're already looking for lower prices anyways, and for that TGIF to manifest as well. So close down below a quarter. It's good. It went even below that. Um, yeah, it went even close below equilibrium, but it still retraced back up to a quarter. Sell short. Had to handle this, but this had to happen because we had another CME liquidity right here. CME lows, low to higher low. I think here we had a low, equal lows. Yeah, we have requires you working out continuously and being able to reinforce what it is that you've been learning. Now, see how recreational things, not going to mention them here, but notice if you do extra things that can affect your body, that's just going to throw you off the curve, man. I'm telling you, you don't need that stuff. Keep that stuff at bay. You don't see it in futures just yet, but from this low to this high at the time, right? This would have been our TGIF. As soon as it had made that higher high, our TGIF, oh, look at that. 23, this is futures, 23 to 16.75. Look at the 20% retracement, 23 to 17.50. And with that, I'll leave you guys to it. All right. Thank you so much for watching and have a great one.